So welcome back to another My League Rebuild here on NBA 2K19. In today's video, we're going to be doing another, or actually technically the third episode of this new series that I've been doing. It's kind of a what-if series, and what if players played, our former historic players played on teams in the current NBA. Today we're doing Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter. So this is our first video with two players. I have done what if Prime Melo played in today's NBA, and then Prime Yao Ming. Those two videos you guys seem to enjoy a ton. Make sure to go check those out after these. So yeah, we do have two guys today, so it's going to make this a lot easier. Vince Carter, probably the best player in Toronto Raptors history. I think it's between him and DeMar DeRozan. I guess you can throw Kawhi in there now after he did bring them a championship. I still think Vince Carter. I mean, Kawhi was there for a year. Yeah, he won them a championship. But I still think Vince Carter, I mean, it's Vince Carter. I mean, for the love of God. So this is going to go much easier than probably if we only had one of these two. You guys wanted to see both of these. I did take the Tracy McGrady off the Orlando Magic. I'm not going to lie. I know he was not this good on the Toronto Raptors. Tmac had most of his good days in Orlando, but I'm fine with it. I'm sure you guys are fine with it too. This is an absolute God squad already. I'm not really going to make any other changes to this team for the rest of the first year. Also, before we do get into this video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to a kid on Twitter. So Tyler Yates, one of my most loyal subscribers, I would say without a doubt, DM'd me on Twitter the other day. He does a podcast about the Chicago Bulls. DM'd me on Twitter, asked me what kind of equipment I use for recording YouTube videos, and I explained him everything, and he started a YouTube channel now. He's doing My League Rebuild, stuff like that. I'm going to leave his link to his channel below in the description. I want you guys to go check him out. Go tell him I sent you there. It's stuff like that which makes me love what I do. When people ask or tell me how much of an inspiration I am and tell me that they're the reason that, or they just love watching my videos and I kind of inspired them. So huge shout out to you, man. If you are watching this video, I'm going to leave your channel down below. Go check out his first rebuild. He did a Bulls rebuild. Actually, I watched the whole thing. It was super good. So back to this rebuild though. We are using the Toronto Raptors. This team has definitely got to be the best team in the Eastern Conference with Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. Both their CPU icons looked a little bit messed up. But we also have Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, and then Marcus Gasol. I don't really plan on making many changes to this team for the first year. Do I want to send OG Anunoby to the G League? I potentially could, just because he's not really getting any minutes. Then Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, theoretically, I'm fine with him getting that 9th spot. We also have Stanley Johnson, who, interesting signing. I hate campaign so much, like with a burning passion. I just do not like Cameron Payne. So I think we're going to send Anunoby to the G League. I'm probably saying his name wrong. I've been saying his name wrong for like years now, but it is what it is. So Serge Ibaka, I think I'd rather have Van Vliet be my 6th man, honestly. We're going to go 23 minutes here. I do want to get a lot of minutes to the starters just because they are probably going to lead this team pretty far. So Gasol is going to play around 33. Siakam, I'm going to give 35. We're going to go 36 here to Carter, 35 here to McGrady, and we'll go 35 here. I meant to go 35 to Tracy McGrady, and then we'll just give a 34th to Marcus Gasol. So yeah, it's going to be a very heavy starters minutes rotation for this team. I'm very excited because I honestly think this team can win a championship in the first year, and I really didn't even do anything. So Lowry, Tracy McGrady going to be our backcourt. Vince Carter going to be our small forward. Pascal Siakam, and then Marcus Gasol. Also, Vince Carter re-signed with the Hawks today. Dude, I wanted him to go to Toronto so bad. Close out his career there. It would have been so cool. But yeah, all likelihood, he's probably retiring after this year, and it looks like he's going to end up on the Atlanta Hawks and probably be out of playoff contention by the end of October. So yeah, that's always good. Bench does have Fred VanVleet, Jesus Christ, Serge Ibaka, Norman Powell, and Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. So I'm pretty excited to see how this team can do. I definitely think we can be a top 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, potentially compete for a championship. I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So we finished the first year going 59-23. Nikola Jokic does take home the MVP award. Pretty cool to see. Zion, Rookie of the Year. Schroeder, Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Jason Tatum, Most Improved. And Doc Rivers does get Coach of the Year. So we're a 1 seed. Absolutely like that. Did not have the best record in the NBA, but we have the 2nd best, so I definitely will still take it. Wow, Pascal Siakam putting up more points than Vince Carter. Oh, wow, T-Mac actually did not score as many points as I thought he would, but you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I totally forgot to do this. I'm actually going to set them as the first 2 scoring options. I'll do that next year. Totally forgot to do it this year. I really should have, but I didn't. Rebounds to go to Gasol. Assist was T-Mac, though. So, also, I did re-sign, not Marcus Gasol, Kyle Lowry to a contract extension. I'm probably going to move him at some point just because he's getting up there in age, now 34 years old. I did the same thing with Serge Ibaka as well. Those two could be put in some sort of deal maybe for a draft pick. We'll see what ends up happening. So, first round here, we do have the Cleveland Cavaliers. I expect to pretty much get through the majority of the East pretty easily. Maybe not the Bucks and the 76ers, but other than that, I'm pretty sure we should be good. Round number 2 here, we are going to have the Atlanta Hawks. I forgot about the Brooklyn Nets too. Yeah, they're going to be challenged as well. Bottom of the East is the Nets and the 76ers. We're up 3-0 on the Hawks right now. We do end up sweeping them. It's going to be us against Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, DeAndre Jordan, Jarrett Allen. It's a very, very good team. I would definitely, obviously, like to win, but will that happen? Probably not looking like it. It's really not. We are going to go to a Game 7 right here, and we actually come back from a 3-1 lead against Brooklyn to face the Clippers here in the NBA Finals. Will we be able to beat them after having quite the comeback against the Brooklyn Nets? We're up 3-1 right now, and we win a championship. And what the fuck? Marc Gasol? That might be more random than when Andre Iguodala won the Finals MVP. But hey, man, whatever works for you, it's cool with me. So we end up winning a championship in the first year. Means we kind of got a three-peat now. That's always the goal of these when we do win a championship, year number 1. Nick Nurse obviously not going anywhere. Kevin Nicholson I'd like to bring in. Our assistant GM he's okay. If I can get a better one, why wouldn't I though? Our assistant coach Adrian Griffin doesn't have the best ratings. Who are some other candidates here that could potentially? I get Ron Adams quite a bit. I feel like people don't really care about assistant coaches as much, but I'll give him one more year. Head scout. There is an A trainer here, so I'm going to go ahead and get him, and then head scout will just go James Graham. So hopefully we can get all these guys. We do get them all after day 2, so now we're going to be heading up to the draft. We do have not a first-round pick. We have the 29th overall pick in round number 2, so basically pick 59. And now I'm kind of interested in maybe Kyle Lowry is up to an 87, though. I just feel like, unfortunately, he is going to regress a lot. We also do have Norman Powell here, and there's a bunch of guys down here that I'm probably never going to use. So maybe if I could throw them in a trade as well. Theoretically, if I were to just throw up like Kyle Lowry, Norman Powell, nothing. Kyle Lowry alone does get me some trade offers, though. We have 2 trade offers. I'm sure there's going to be more after the draft. So what I actually am going to try to do right now, I'm going to try to move Serge Ibaka along with Norman Powell. Where is he? Norman Powell's right here. And then pick 29. Can I maybe get a decently high pick in this year's draft? Like pick number 2 from the Bulls. And if I'd maybe just give you a couple more seconds. I don't actually even have a couple more seconds. This. And then I have a bunch of guys under contract here that I just don't need. Take campaign. Word. Okay, so we just got the 2nd overall pick. Maybe. Do I get any? Okay, so I get no trade offers here. All right, looking at point guards here, I doubt I could get Damian Lillard. I would love to try, but I just honestly don't see it happening. Yeah, you can pretty much have everything I own. He's untouchable, though, so it's just, yeah. I didn't really think so. Ben Simmons is here, though. Is he considered untouchable? I know sometimes he's not. Okay, he's not untouchable. Honestly, this is kind of a lot to give up for Ben Simmons. I don't even know if they're going to... Okay, so they did take it. I haven't gotten Ben Simmons in a minute, and honestly, I kind of wanted to, so I'm pretty content with that. Let's head up to team player options. I know it was a total overpay, but trust me, it's not going to end up mattering. OG Anunoby is going to be coming back. He's going to be a 79 overall. He also could be worked into a trade just because I don't need a backup small forward. Vince Carter's literally a 79 overall. And then we also have a bunch of scrubs down here that can probably go out and get me some first-round picks. First-round pick from the Cavs right there is just exactly what I'm looking for pretty much all these guys. Patrick McCaw, though, can I trade him? He has won technically another championship in a row. I actually don't know if I want to trade Patrick McCaw. He's kind of a good luck charm. All right, we'll do Stanley Johnson and Konate, whatever the hell his name is. I don't even know who that is. I really like Ivica Zubac, but we're going to get this unprotected Hornets pick next year, which could be like a top 3 pick. So this is quite the big 3 right here. Ben Simmons, Vince Carter, and Tracy McGrady. I'm really liking that. Qualifying offers here. Pascal Siakam, free agent. Absolutely want to bring him back. He's very, very much needed on this team. We're going to go ahead and basically not give him a max deal, but pretty close. Marc Gasol also would be a fun sign-and-trade guy if he wanted to come here. He is 35, so much like Kyle Lowry, will regress. Okay, Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet also regresses way too quickly, and it's literally one of the most annoying things ever because the dude is like, how old is he? He's like 29, I think. Oh, God, Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Definitely going to be traded. I'm going to move him to small forward. He'll go up overall. But yeah, Fred VanVleet is how old? He's 26, and I guarantee you by the start of next year, he's probably going to be like a 77 overall. It's absolutely crazy how things like that happen, but I don't personally understand it, but it's just 2K for you. So Rondé Hollis Jefferson is going to go up to a 78 overall here. I would like to maybe move Marc Gasol. And we'll also do Rondé. Actually, you know what? I'll do Anunoby as well. Just because if I can find a trade for a really good center, I wouldn't mind doing that because I do need one. Because unfortunately, Gasol will regress. Like a deal like this wouldn't be bad because we get a bench piece in Spencer Dinwiddie too. But Andre Drummond would like really seal it up. Or we can go Yusuf Nurkic and pick up Rodney Hood. I'm definitely between these two. I don't know who this is, and he's probably not going to get in the rotations, which is making me kind of lean towards Nurkic. But we also do have to give up a first-round pick here. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. So Yusuf Nurkic, welcome to Toronto. Going to be our new starting center. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can ignore those two. All right, so I am going to trade Rondae Hollis-Jefferson for either a backup center or a backup power forward. McCaw won't get any minutes. I just want him on the not Rodney Hood. McCaw won't get any minutes. I just want him on the team because he's honestly a good luck charm. So Rondae Hollis-Jefferson now for either a power forward or a center. Alex Len definitely could be a fun option. Unless I see anybody else that I really like. Yeah, let's pick up Alex Len. We're also going to acquire a second-round pick. Pretty cool to see. So now I am looking for a backup power forward. Marvin Williams is here. John Henson. You know, none of these guys are really just like what I'm looking for exactly. If I were to, I'm going to probably go out and sign John Henson, but if I can find the right trade, I probably am going to move him. I will move him down to the power forward spot just in case I really can't find anything else. I will have to go ahead and keep him, but we are going to move John Henson. He's only 6'11", probably not the best shooter in the world, right? I think, yeah, no, he has a D+ mid-range jump shot. That's just probably not going to be it for me. If we're being totally honest here, Bjelica would be a good guy to stretch the floor. Kind of want Bjelica, but he is going to probably regress a little bit. The same thing would happen with Jeff Green, though. All right, I'll take Bjelica. Honestly, I am fine with it. We do have to give up a second, but it's not that big of a deal. We also do pick up a trade exception, so I'm fine with that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2 of the rotation. So year number 2, this is how the rotation is going to look. Ben Simmons and Tracy McGrady is going to be our backcourt. It's a very, very tall backcourt, if I do say so myself. Vince Carter going to be our starting small forward. Pascal Siakam, and then it's going to be Yusuf Nurkic. Bench does have Rodney Hood, Fred VanVleet. I told you, the dude regresses. I don't understand it at all. He's literally, what, 27? Still 26, and he regresses 2 points. What? Makes no sense. Alex Len, and then Nemanja Bjelica. I don't even fucking know his name. But I'm going to make scoring options here, like I said. Vince Carter, then Tracy McGrady, and I don't really care who the third one is. Either going to be Simmons or Siakam, obviously, but we'll see. So I'm very excited to see how this team can do. I'm definitely trying to three-peat in this video, and I'll see you guys at the end of the second year. And Tracy McGrady does win MVP here at the end of year number 2. We go 65 and 17. So I think Tmac averaged like 13 points last year. Yeah, I go ahead and make him the second scoring option, and the dude wins an MVP. So I think that worked out. Wiseman Rookie of the Year. Paul George, Giannis, De'Aaron Fox, and Nick Nurse does get Coach of the Year. So yeah, we're a 1 seed, best record in the NBA. Absolutely, we'll take that. Let's say the Suns were a 1 seed in the West. I don't get it, man. Vince Carter did lead us in scoring. Then it was Tracy McGrady, Siakam, Ben Simmons, Yusuf Nurkic, Rodney Hood, VanVleet, Len, Bjelica. Rebounds per game, it did go to Yusuf Nurkic. And assists was Tracy McGrady. Team stats on the year. Did we lead the league in scoring? Yes, we did. We also had the best defense. Got to be the best differential mathematically. Gonna face the Indiana Pacers here in the first round. After we probably sweep them, it's gonna be us against the Celtics or the Knicks here in round number 2. Okay, we'll gentlemen sweep them. Yeah, gotta let them get 1 and be nice. Round number 2 here, it's gonna be us against the Celtics. Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown. I don't really know if they signed anybody. Sometimes they make a really random trade for Chris Paul. I don't know if they did that. Like, I feel like it happens way too much. No, sometimes they make like the weirdest trade, like Steven Adams they trade for. Sometimes they make such a weird trade for Chris Paul, and it's not even like Chris Paul for Kemba Walker. Like, I don't even know what it is, man. It's like Gordon Hayward for, you know what, not important. We end up beating the Atlanta Hawks in 6 games. Going to be us and the Clippers here. Rematch of last year's NBA Finals here this year. They got Kawhi, George, Harrell, Lou Will, Vika Zubac. It's a very, very good team. We are up 1-0, though. I didn't realize Kawhi was facing his old team last year. Well, technically, it is his old team, but we also did add 2 legends to it. So I would like to get some gameplay this year if we are going to go ahead and win this game. It looks like we are, and I'll see you guys in there. So it is only an 8-point game. I should probably realize that. Vince Carter has 38 points, 9 rebounds. Oh, my God. Okay, they're just going to trap me. Okay. Works for me. Tmac pull up, and Tmac drills it. Tracy McGrady's got 24 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. That's kind of the thing they do with James Harden and LeBron a lot. I do not. Oh, okay. So VanVleet's in. Who else? Oh, Rodney Hood's in the game. Okay. I'll get VanVleet. Looks like Ben Simmons did foul out. Siakam's playing some good defense on Kawhi Leonard right now. But what I was saying is they're doing like the double team thing where they randomly just start double teaming a guy. That's great defense. Bruh, seriously, Kawhi? Kawhi is not having any of it against his old team right now. T-Mac running the point guard spot against Lou Will. All right, what's the smart play here? honestly, I wouldn't mind it using it a little bit. Yusuf Nurkic in the post right here. I don't know if I've ever seen this animation before. He's going to go up and he's going to lay it in, though. So, okay. I should maybe use Smart Play a little bit more. We are up by 10. There are 2 minutes left to go in this ball game right here. Kawhi Leonard obviously is Kawhi Leonard, so he's going to be pretty good. Pascal Siakam is playing some good defense, though. All right, Paul George in the corner. Kawhi is going to go up, and he's going to get fouled, but it was a good foul. Siakam's third foul in the night, 7th team foul. But we're probably going to be winning another championship here, which means the three-peat is alive and well. Fred VanVleet's going to check into the game. I would not mind using Fred VanVleet a little bit. Just look at Vince Carter and Tmac, baby. Looking clean in the new Raptors threads. I wish I had the black jerseys on. I really like the North jerseys. All right, VanVleet. I'm going to just try to... Can I just, like... Okay, I thought that was going to... Is that a charge? No, Montrezl Harrell foul. Okay. Whatever. I do want to use Vince Carter a little bit more as well, but I'm going to give it to Tracy McGrady right now. All right. Call for the pick. Lou Will is probably going to be pretty decent at playing defense against me. I don't know what the hell that animation was, but Montrezl Harrell just fouled out. So, killing a couple two birds with one stone. T-Mac's first free throw is up, and it is good, giving him 25 points on the night now. Second free throw for T-Mac is up, and it is good as well, increasing our lead to 10 points. Well, it was 10 points. Then Kawhi hit some dumbass fadeaway jumper. So, Thomas Satoransky's in the game right now. He looks tall as fuck. Really good defense there. Throw it up to Siakam. He's going to go up, slam it home. 12 points, or 12-point game now at this point. It was a pretty good defense, if I do say so myself. All right, VanVleet, who has 0 points tonight. Maybe they're giving up. Okay, Vince Carter. Dude, Vince Carter against Kawhi Leonard, 2 of the best players in Raptors history. You can call Kawhi Leonard one of the best players in Raptors history. I don't know if he's one of the best players in Raptors history, but he's definitely one of the best players the Raptors have ever had in their history. I feel like that's a better way to phrase it. He did win them a championship, though. I feel like that's at the discretion of Toronto fans. I'm not really in a place to be calling anybody the best player in anybody's franchise history except for Celtics because they are my team. Kawhi does miss that layup, though. We're going to give it up to T-Mac here. Can he hit a 3? Oh, my dude, if he hits that. No way, baby. I'll see you guys. That's my regular season MVP right there. I'll see you guys with the finals MVP. So T-Mac won the regular season MVP. Can he win the finals MVP? And yes, he can. He averaged 26 points, almost 4 rebounds, almost 10 assists, 1.5 steals, and half a block per game. So, God, I love Tracy McGrady. God, I love him. So, we're going to head into this third and final season. You know what, boys? We're looking for the three-peat right now. Nick Nurse, please come back to me. One of the very good head coaches in this game. So up to the draft now. I believe we still do have that Hornets pick, and it's the 3rd overall pick, dude. Let's go. I knew I kept that for a reason. All right, I don't plan on doing much with the starting lineup here. Yusuf Nurkic is a free agent, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe if I can move Alex Len, Fred VanVleet in the 3rd overall pick, I can get Kyle Lowry back. Do I want to get Kyle Lowry back? Or I could go this route and get like Garland and Clarkson or Jaylen Brown and Isaiah Stewart. That I definitely wouldn't mind. I can get Jimmy fucking Butler. Okay. Rudy Gobert in pick 11. Buddy Hield in pick 5 isn't bad as well. Miles Turner and Jeremy Lamb. Ooh, or I could go this. You know what? That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing DeMar DeRozan back to Toronto. I'm going to try to get him a championship. We're also going to have LaMarcus Aldridge who's making $0. That's a glitch in the game probably. Dude, that's huge. That's literally, I want to get DeMar a championship. That is going to be my goal. All right, team player. Oh, we have a team option. That's so nice, dude. I did not think we would have a team option there on use of. No, do not skip free agency. Okay, so what positions am I in need of right now? Let me double check. So Simmons, McGrady. Okay, so Tracy McGrady is just honestly not going to have a backup. It's the same thing as Vince Carter not having a backup. So Siakam is going to have Aldridge, then Nurkic. Okay, so Bjelica is either going to be traded right now for a backup point guard or a backup center. And then we can go ahead and just sign whatever other position we need. We only do have a 2nd round pick left. Nobody even wants Bjelica, but they don't. Okay. Game makes no sense. Ivica Zubac, welcome to the team. Things are falling together very, very nicely here. A lot nicer than they normally do. We're going to go ahead and sign a backup point guard. TJ McConnell, honestly, is fine. I'm sorry I did have to get rid of Fred VanVleet. I'm sure Raptors fans are not going to be happy with that, but I'm sure they're going to be happy when I get DeMar DeRozan a championship next year. We're all set. I'll see you guys at the rotation at the start of the 3rd and final year. All right, guys, so 3rd and final season. This rotation and this team is looking super sick. Ben Simmons, Tracy McGrady, still our backcourt. Vince Carter, Pascal Siakam, and Yusuf Nurkic do round out our starting 5. Bench has DeMar DeRozan, trying to get him a championship here. LaMarcus Aldridge as well, Ivica Zubac, and then TJ McConnell. I'm super excited to see how this team does, and I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. And to end year number 3, we go 70-12. Unfortunately, we don't get MVP, but it is what it is. Jokic did win, Evan Mobley, Rookie of the Year, Paul George, Giannis, Cole Anthony, and Nick Nurse does get Coach of the Year for us. So I'm super happy where this team is at right now. I really want to get DeMar a championship here in Toronto. I think it would be cool. Vince Carter less in scoring, then it was Siakam, Nurkic, Simmons. Ooh, Tmac kind of fell down a little bit. It's unfortunate. He was still my first or second scoring option, but it's okay. Aldridge, DeRozan, Zubac, McConnell. Rebounds per game, it did go to Nurkic, and the assist was Tracy McGrady, who is a 99 overall. First round here, we do have us in the Chicago Bulls. I don't really expect it to be much of a challenge or a matchup. We're going to have the Nets in the second round, though. Unless the Hawks beat them. Okay, well, the Hawks beat the Nets, so I guess, I mean, it's not like it's an easy matchup here against the Hawks, but still, I'll definitely take that over the Brooklyn Nets with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and DeAndre Jordan, whoever the hell else they fleeced. Okay, maybe we do have a little bit of a series here. No, we do end up winning in 6, though. Us and the Celtics here in the East Finals, Golden State and Houston over there in the West. We're going down 3-0 to Boston right now. Are you serious right now, 2K? That's going to be the biggest swift kick in the... I mean... This team is so much better than that Celtics team. Oh, that's a swift kick in the balls, baby. That's just, it's unfortunate. Rockets go on to win the finals. James Harden finals MVP. Oh, I wanted that three-peat so bad. I really wanted to get DeMar a championship, but we couldn't do it. That would have been super cool, but it does happen. So if you guys enjoyed it and could leave a like down below, it would mean a lot. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter. Links in the description as always. Also, go follow. I literally forget his goddamn name now. I literally just said it. Go follow Tyler Yates on YouTube. Or go sub to him. Don't go follow him. It doesn't make any sense. Go sub to him on YouTube. Tell him I sent you. Go watch his newest video. It is a Bulls rebuild. Huge shout out to him, man. My Twitter DMs are always open for questions. If you guys want to say hi, video recommendations, anything like that. So, as always, leave video ideas down below in the comment section. I'm trying to continue this series. Hopefully, you guys are liking it. If you are, let me know down below in the comment section. Once again, thank you guys so much for all the support and all your... I don't even know what else I'm going with there. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.